Hello, everyone. Happy Diamond Heart Project. And I just thank you for being here. So honored for you taking the choice to dedicate this time to yourself and really develop this inner connection, this wisdom that you didn't even know was there. And this internal guidance of being able to really step into beyond the ability to trust yourself, but actually this inner wisdom or this inner guidance is always active. This is beyond intuition. This is more like an understanding that there is a higher part of you that's orchestrating every moment of your life. And yes, you have complete, full, free choice, but know that your life is like a GPS. No matter which choice you make, it just reroutes you to the same destination. And you get to create the experience that you want to have as your soul evolves itself through this thing called the human experience. But there is a higher intelligence that is your intelligence, not a mental intelligence, but beyond that, that's orchestrating, making alignments, creating people in your life, pulling experiences, like really putting things in front of your path so you can have the utmost experience of your soul's expression. And so this Diamond Heart Project is really to align you in full alignment with that connection. And you begin to see how every single moment, every part of your life is being orchestrated by your higher self for you to experience. I know I just copied that, I said it twice. But the point is, here we are. And here we are with that. And today's talk and understanding is about the I love you practice. And this is one of the practice you've been assigned this week to practice. And it's a very beautiful practice. It can be a very empowering practice. It can also bring up some things, maybe things from childhood, past relationships, how you view yourself. But the practice is this, is you get a mirror, and the recommendation is to sit in front of this mirror, preferably naked, just because there's nothing that you can hide from, and begin to speak I love you to yourself. Whether you want to look in your eyes, whether you want to take moments and glance at places of your body, maybe you don't feel loved or you haven't loved those spaces in the past about yourself, whether it was physical or maybe emotional, or maybe you're holding on to some trauma somewhere in the body from a past experience or a car wreck or a conflictual argument or whatever it is, and you begin to speak I love you into all spaces of your body. You can also just speak right to your eyes the entire time in the mirror. But the point is we recommend that you do it unclothed, so you can speak to your raw self, I love you. And whether you do it for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, it's really up to you what you want to design to do the practice with. But the point is that no matter how long you do it, there's going to be a point where it gets really uncomfortable, where you begin to question, why am I doing this? And you just need to move past that. So if that moment happens at 4 minutes and you want to stop at 5, beautiful. If that moment happens at 8 minutes and you want to stop at 9, beautiful. The point is that make sure whatever time length you do it in, you do it past the point of getting uncomfortable. You will get comfortable in the beginning. You'll get comfortable a couple of days into it, maybe a couple of weeks into it. But the point but the uncomfortability will begin to shift as you shift energy within yourself. So anyways, this is the description. It's very simple. If you have any questions or need more of a directive, please reach out to me via email or text. Either way, whatever correspondence we've agreed upon. And again, it's called the I Love You Mirror Practice. And we go from there. Again, so you can sing it to yourself. You can say I love you to yourself. You can love you, sing you, shout it, whisper it, whatever you want to change the vocal expression through the minutes you do it for is wonderful. I really would love for you to implement this 2 or 3 times this week at some point in time, somewhere in your weekly schedule. It can be combined with the other practices. It can be a different time, whatever it may be. But try to fit it in 2 to 3 times in the next 7 days. And when we have our integration call, we can report back around what came up for you, what you felt, what you didn't feel, what memories came up, and go from there. All right? So blessings be to your day. Mahalo. See you soon.